They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They send the tight end in motion. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a short pickup there to about the 36. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Tight end on the move left.
Go.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
19 Lion. Warrior 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Two 1st downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown. On the year. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On second down, it's Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
18, pioneer. Track at 60.
Daniels now on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the 47. Third and a yard.
Let's go now.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll indeed go. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
They'll begin here on the ground. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Go.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
Let's go.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Tag. 79 Broncos. Ready.
On play action, Daniels. Quick throw, taken in. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
Out of a gun, here's a run up the gut. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Got it. Ready. Set. Ready. Set. Go.
A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Washington.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really...
Couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43.
Go street.
The motion man here is McLaurin.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 39 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Tiger. 19 Tiger. Check smash. Check smash. 18 Rattler.
Throwing now, Daniels. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Washington.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This returnable from the 4. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set up. Go.
His drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Let's go now. Ready.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9.
Set. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10.
19 Lion. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Warrior 70. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Man in motion is Brown.
Take go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. One back the distance. Touchdown, Commanders. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception, and now Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad 1st half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Let's go.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll look to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will score! Hollywood Brown! Touchdown, Giants! A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll throw with Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
To the ground, a first down run. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking them down and took them down for a loss.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let go.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
To throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Okay, break. Ready? Panther 11. Panther 11. Hut, hut.
And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Well, that run came at the perfect time, Mike. Anytime you find yourself backed up near your own goal line, the goal is to just start with 1 first down. They were able to get it here. Now you give a little breathing room, a little room to operate. Fresh set of downs, keep this drive alive.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On the jump.
1st and 10.
Jump 60. Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got a man wide open. The tight end complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Let's go.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Play action. Here's Daniels. Now he'll air one out. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This one complete right side. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. 3rd and a yard, it's Daniels. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Commanders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. It was Jeremy Chinn that time up to make the stop. 2nd and 7.
60 Maverick. Here we go. Set. 19 Lion.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They face 2nd down and 7.
Warrior 70. Set up.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Go.
He'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go, Reed. Go.
Slot man in motion left. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing right, it's taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, New York. Now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Giants will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Deonte Banks right there with the good coverage to knock it away.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
On 3rd down, they'll throw, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Giants will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bison. Come on, set. Go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Cougar 19.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Bronco 80. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Cup 19. Ready. 18, Pioneer.
Slot man in motion right. Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Hawk 70. Set up. Dragon 60. Check go.
It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Giants.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
Let's go now. Hey, smash Bronco.
They send him right out of the slot. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle, it's 2nd and 5.
Set. Hut, hut.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And the Giants are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Tight end going in motion here. He'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Got it. Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go. Ready?
Back to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, New York. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Giants go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Set. Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
On 1st down, Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. 18 yards, and a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On play action, Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 17 yards that time for number 17.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that 1st down pass.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He keeps carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Giants has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Ready up.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Shut up.
They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he will take this one in. 94 yards. Touchdown, New York. The kicking team off for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Here's 1st down.
Ready. 19 Lions. Warriors 70. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Giants are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Stop low 18. Mustang 19.
Slot receiver headed right. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place.